Welcome to the Fixit channel, and this is a quick look at the operating systems around the world. What's the most popular operating system, and what is the least, or what are the numbers for different OSs that exist? And this is from Statcounter Global Stats, and this is for November 2017. So this is a look around the world at how we are in the situation of operating systems. Operating systems in this list, and the numbers here are anything that runs on a computer, basically. So that means Windows, but that also means Android, because your smartphone is a computer. Your tablet is a computer. Mac, of course, Linux, and everything else. So when we look at the numbers for November 2017, what we see is that Windows and Android are pretty much neck and neck. Android is, of course, very popular because it runs on so many devices around the world. So we got Windows at 38.11% and Android at 37.9%. Now, this is within the margin of error of this statistic. That means, it could be Android that's more advanced, it could be Windows, but they're within a margin of error, so you can't really say one is more popular than the other technically in here. It could be moving up to a percent, 1.5% sometimes. iOS, the Apple operating system for iPhones and iPads, 13%. OS X, which is the Mac operating system for the PCs, the Mac computers, 6.04%. Unknown, 2.39, 2.4. I would suspect that unknown is probably Chromebooks. There's probably some Chromebooks in here and maybe some weird, proprietary stuff. And finally, Linux showing up at 0.74%. But let's relook at these statistics and think on the context of, let's remove North America. If you do that, Windows will take a dive a little bit. Android will probably be much more popular. iOS will probably take a dive also. Mac computers will also take a small dive. And Linux will probably rise to 2 or 3%. And statistics like, for example, in Europe, if you look at the Europe usage of operating systems, in Europe, Linux tends to be like close to the 3% mark, being more popular there than North America, for example. So, it all depends where you are and what market you are. North America does change a lot the numbers, because North America is very, very unique. If you look at just the United States, for example, OS X here is more than 10%. iOS here is bigger than 13. Android is smaller than that 37 you have here. Windows is higher also. So it depends on the markets. Each market has its own operating system of choice, basically. But it's interesting to see these, nice numbers here, for sure. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.